What is a life? What is a day? What is a human? Spinning round and round. Some people think they're big, like a massive tree, and some think they're small, insignificant. Truth is, we're all the same. Not big, not small, just human, with one life. It all depends on where you go, where you want to drive, and how you're going to get there.
Life, something felt wrong. It felt off. It didn't quite match up with everyone else. And I was different from all the other kids running around and playing around. All the boys at recess wanted to go play sports and be active and run around and play in the mud, and I didn't want to do that. I would have much rather stayed inside and read a book or played on the play structure and not get dirty as much as possible. But that was just the start of it. It started small. And then the years went by, I got older, and my first real experience of being so much more different than everyone else I knew was when I went to a summer camp. You look down on people who are different than you. And eventually I turned that into, well, it doesn't affect me, so why should I care? And then eventually I realized that it really did affect me. It affected me in a very big, major way. And I didn't like women the same as I did men. I didn't feel those same things when it came to women. I would see women and just be in awe. And looking back on it now, I realize I more wanted to look like the women that I saw on Instagram and in magazines. I wanted to look like them instead of the other way around. So it was backwards. It was upside down. And being raised where I was, and in the household that I didn't feel safe telling people this. I was something entirely different. And I had finally stopped hiding it from myself and her. And my friends, still being supportive, were there for me throughout all of this. And that's still not even the last of it. Throughout all of those months, ever since I told her that I liked men, she had stopped talking to me as much. She maybe sent me a text once a month, and that was it. She talked to my brother and his fiancée once a week. I wasn't someone that she knew how to speak to, and she didn't put in the effort to try to even speak to me. She didn't want to put in that effort because she was afraid to. And I was afraid every single time she sent me a text or called me. I was afraid that every single time she would tell me that I was wrong, I was committing sins, that I was gonna go to hell. But it would be really nice to have your mother there to pick you up after surgery, bring you a smoothie, give you words of comfort, be proud of you for who you are and who you've become. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna get that. I don't know if my mother will want to be at my wedding. If I'm walking down that aisle in a dress and there's a man waiting for me up at the altar. I don't know if she's going to be okay with it. If she ever will. And I went entirely off script. I went backwards and forwards and upside down. So I don't get to see my mother smile at me and just be happy. I don't get to go for a fancy dinner date with my mom and dress up all nice and sit at a table and drink wine together and just talk. I don't get to do that. And if I do, I'm not allowed to be myself. If she is there, I'm not allowed to be me. And I just want to be me. That's all.